Well, hello. Hello. And welcome to Butter Roll Boutique. I'm Doretha, and today you will be watching as I attempt to make a Halloween journal. Yes, that's right, I said a Halloween journal. Well, we know as Christians we don't celebrate Halloween, but I was inspired to make a Halloween journal. And I am going to do a fall themed journal as well. But I was watching just on Facebook and I ran across a Shein ad. And someone was wearing a sweater on there and it said, "It is spooky to live life without Jesus," or something to that effect, without God. And so I said, well, you know what? I'm going to do a Halloween themed journal, and it's going to be along those lines, letting people know how spooky it is to live life without God. So I decided, so here we go. We're going to do this together. I am a new junk journaler, so I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot. But here we go. I'm going to do this one as I did my other journal. I'm going to start off with a envelope that I have already jelly printed on. And this jelly print has two pulls on it. If you could see it, one is black and the other one has some type of metallic pull on it on that side. And then I just did a clean off right here on this one. So yes, so here it is. And the first thing that I've done with it, this one doesn't have a clasp. It has a pull off sticky on that one. And I use these a lot of times. Well, I've started using them since I found them in my stash. And I have mailed off some Happy Mail in these. So I'm going to make a journal out of this one. And I start off by folding it in half. And I'm going to fold it right there where it bends. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to back off of that bend a little bit and fold it here. Okay, so I folded it off of the bend a little bit. So I just left a little room right there. So now when I fold it, I'm going to use this as part of the closure. Okay. So there is my journal cover. And here are some gel prints that I have pulled off and have done. Some are second pulls, some are third pulls, some are first pulls. But I said I have all of these and I'm going to use some of these as signature covers. So I'm going to pull out some that I think would be Halloween that would look good on here. And I probably use some, I might use some for the cover. And I may use some for the cover. I think that'll be pretty neat if I did use some for the cover. What do you think? Just pick something. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's pick something that we think might be good for a cover. This one is a bit, these are a bit springtimey looking. That might look cute for the blood of Jesus. That might be cute for the purple robe, for royalty. Gold is always good. These I think would look nice. There go the blood that came out of his side. Okay. Black would be a good background. These might be good. Pockets or what have you. There goes some more purple. Yeah, let's just pick these out. This is another one of those pages from the recipe book. Okay. Look at that. It has notes on the back. So that'll be good journaling sheet. And this is that pretty one. You know, these are my second pools. I didn't go for a third one. Cured rice baked on the back. That'll be cute. This would be cute. I like the orange for this time of year. Yellow. It might work. I don't know about the blue. I like the red, of course. That looks funny, and that'll go. So these couple here, I'm going to put them back. And let's consider using these for something. How about that? About that. Okay, so let's look. Do we want to use this? It covers the whole front. It covers the whole front. Okay. Then we have this one. That would be cute on the front as well. It already has some writing in the background. I think I'm gonna choose that for the front. Let's see if we can find something similar for the back. It has butterflies. Here's something similar, but it's a little muted. So it's like the, we can put that on the back. Okay, there we have it for the front and the back. For the inside, since we got a butterfly theme going on here, let's do something. That could be the inside. There goes some black butterfly blue on the black background. Or do we want to do something different like that for the inside? There goes some more butterflies. Yeah, I was doing the butterfly thing that day. Okay, here goes some plain sheets. Oh, am I out of frame? I'm way over here working over here in my lap. Forgot all about y'all. Let's see. Okay, let's do these red ones. Well, let's do that when we come to it. But I'm thinking leaning along these red and purple maybe for the inside. I kind of like that for the outside. No, we're going to stick with what we said, okay? Okay, so for the outside, we're going to decorate. With this right here. And so I'm gonna use a little, well, it's just paper. So I'm gonna use a regular school glue. It's just paper. I use regular school glue. And a credit card. Go all the way out to the edge. I'm scraping it off. I've been trying to learn how to use this credit card the way Beth uses it. Beth Schuler over there, she uses that credit card really well. But I'm tending to scrape mine off because I'm so heavy-handed, okay? I'm trying not to be so heavy-handed, okay? Whoop. Very heavy-handed. Okay. And if my nails are worrying somebody, don't let it worry you. I'll go get them done when I'm able to. I'm just not able right now. but I will get it done as soon as possible. Okay, soon as I can. So I'm so sorry for having to do this at this time, but I had to do it. Okay, that's the back. So nice. It's on there so nice. It's smooth. I don't always get that done like that. Did I show y'all my credit card number? Ooh, I might have to cut that out. Don't worry. It's old. It's old. Ooh, God help me. Help me, help me, help me. What is wrong with this girl? Instead of cutting it up, I thought I'd use it for it. It's no good, y'all. So if you ran out there to try to use it, it wouldn't help you. Because instead of cutting it up, I just decided to use it for art. It wouldn't help you. They'll probably come put handcuffs on you. I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it if I were you. Okay, so now let's do. So I got that on there pretty good. Look at that. Make sure I keep it folded in the right spot. Yeah, on that line. So let me get the back part. See, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So what did I say I was going to do on the back? Got that nice vibrant orange. Purple. I think I said I was going to do black one. If I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. I want to do black on the back. I want to do this black on the back. I want to do the black on the back. I'm just going to leave a little bit peeking out around the edge here. And it doesn't matter about that little bit peeking out there because I'm going to add some lace. I may add some lace here because I want it to be really lacy on top of, So here we go. Around and around and around we go. And I'm not going to pack this one like I did that other one. I had that other one looking like a gator mouth. But I'm not going to do this one because I want it to be simple. I want it to be, as a matter of fact, I might make a couple of them and just share them with my friends. Depends on how it turns out. I want it to be uplifting. I want it to be inspiring. I don't want anything ghoulish about it. Even though, I'm going to tell you, I will confess, I do like watching horror movies. I do, for some reason. But I know I shouldn't be watching them, but I like watching them. Why? I just don't know. I've always liked watching horror movies. Now, that is something I'm just going to have to get over. But I know that my Christian friends always tell me, you shouldn't be watching that stuff. And I know I shouldn't. And one day I'll be delivered so that I won't. One day I just won't. How about that? One day I'll just stop watching it. Right now, I was convicted actually the other day. I was like, I don't need to watch no more of that. Simply because it's just not something I need to be doing. I can find something else better to do with my time than sit around and watch that. But it was so much fun as a child, you know? It was so much fun getting dressed up, going around, seeing trick or treat in the neighborhood, going around watching the ghoulish and scary. What is it about being frightened? What is it? I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. All I know is that I feel like this is something I wanted to do. And here I am doing it. And I put it on crooked. Oh, yes, I did. Probably because I was running my mouth. I put it on crooked. So now we're just going to trim the edges off because they're overlapping. We're going to just trim the edge that's overlapping. We're just going to trim that off. Let me be quiet, real nice and easy, because I don't need to be opening my mouth while I'm working. I'm not the kind that can walk and chew gum at the same time. Lord, help me through this right here. Because I'm going to tell you, take your time. Okay, there you go. So I got that. I got it. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully, this isn't a test that I failed. I thought it was neat. So here we go. I thought it was neat. I think it's a good lesson. I think it's a good message. Yeah. I think it's a good message. And whoever thought of it, touche to you. It wasn't my idea, but I certainly was inspired by it, and I hope someone else is inspired by it as well. Okay, so there's the front. Why is this trying to fool me on the fold? Why is this fold trying to fool me? You stay put. Why are you trying to fool me like you're not straight? There's my bone folder. See how quickly I can mess up a desk? Y'all see that, right? See how quickly I can mess up a desk. Okay, now you stay put. Stay put. That's where I want you, right there. Now, you see that? Now that is the front. And that is the back. Now, this flap needs to be decorated and covered as well. Okay? I'll do that after I do the inside cover. So now I need to do the inside cover. This video is not going to be long, so yeah. Oh, I wish I could find one that fits nicely in there. Well, that's not bad. I don't like the way that doesn't look. I don't know. That's not it. I like that. Nope. 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 I like that. I like that better, but I like that. No, you know, some things just have to, when you're doing this kind of work, it has to speak to you, you know. Nope. Nope. Okay, so this is what I'm going with the purple. I'm going with the purple for the inside. And so I have this piece and I have this piece. And so what I'm going to do is use half. I'm going to use half for this side. And I'm going to use half for this side. And one might say, well, how are you planning on doing that? Well, let me show you. Well, let me just show you. This side is going to incorporate. See all of this that's left out here? I'm going to have to add some lace or another trim to go around that. Okay, so this is my fold right here. So this first piece can come to the fold. It can come to the fold. Okay, it can come to the fold, and that's where I'll cut it. And I want it to be straight. But I'm not a straight cutter. So I'll bring out my cutter, and hopefully my cutter can cut straight. It may be able to cut straight. My cutter may be able to cut straight. Sometimes it cannot cut straight. And it won't cut straight because I can't cut straight. Let's see what it does. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. What happened was, okay, that's good. That's a good cut. Okay, great. Now for this side, we're gonna cut, and see, we're gonna leave that little space right there. I want to leave that little space right there because this is where my signature is going to be placed. That's where my signature is going to be placed. And I just want that open right there. I don't want to have to go through a whole lot of rigmarole. That's what my mom used to say, rigmarole. I don't want to have to go through a whole lot of rigmarole. Okay. This is going to cut here. This is cutting funny. It cuts there. Then it goes up there. You see that? You see how that does that? You see how it comes here? And it goes up there. Easy now. Not too much shaking. I don't want to make y'all sick up there. I'm trying to go slow. I don't want to make y'all sick up there. You see that line right there? That's not a straight line. That's not a straight line. See it? It's not a straight line. It goes up. Okay, so let me cut on it as the best I can. Hold it up to the light and try to cut on that particular line. Like this right here. Best I can. I know you're a little bit out of frame, but you know, both of us can't see this part right here because sometimes I be blind in one eye and can't see out the other. And it takes me a little bit more. Okay, that's the best I can do. Now, I just did the best I could do. So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. I call it perfect. You can call it what you want. But to me, it's perfect. You can call it what you want. But to me, it's perfect. I could go down a little bit just to give it a little, you know, give it a little space there. So you could see the Okay, I'm going to try to trim it now. Watch out now. I got to shake your hand. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to try to trim it a little bit. I'm going to try to trim it just a little bit so that... Wait, paper, don't jump away from me like that. Hold on. Does anyone else, just tell me, do you kind of talk to yourself when you craft like I do? Well, there's no one else in here to talk to. Okay, let me see. I love it. I love it. I love working by myself. I love talking to my paper. Yes, call it what you will or may. Call it what you will or may. Call it what you will or may. Okay. I'm going to take just a snit bit off of this side over here, simply because I want that to show, okay? Simply because I want... I think I better quit, okay? I think I better quit. All right, so now we're going to glue this down. Put that in my trash. We're going to glue this down. And then we'll look at what we got, okay? So here we go. We're going to stay. This is just Elmer's glue right here. I'm going to try to make this real quick because it takes me forever to do a journal. And I am going to make this quick, little, simple. I'm telling myself this. One signature journal. I'm going to make it so quick, so simple, that I'm going to finish this journal so that I can get more than one made. So I can do something else. Because I got other projects that I need to finish. Okay? I got other projects that I need to finish. And this is my paint, one of my paint rags. The cleanup rags. I keep it with some baby wipes as a staple around my desk. Okay, here we go. We're going to go down that way, down, and up. Let me get a little bit closer to the edge so that I can... now, we don't want to glue this together, okay, because this is going to be a pocket. Now, I could glue it together if I don't want to be bothered with a pocket on it. But because it's going to be such a small journal, I might want to keep something in it, or whoever I give it to. I'm going to give it away. I'm probably just going to give it away. This is my very first spooky journal. And I just may give it away. I just may give it away. I just may give it away. It's my very first spooky journal. Boy, I got down there that time. I got down. I went on down. I went down in the register. I said, I just may give it away. I got down on the register that time. Hey, what you doing up? What you doing up now? Get down on the register with me. Get down on the register. Okay, for some reason, my Elmer's is not laying right. So sometimes you have to just reapply a little bit. It's okay. Hey, don't worry about it. It's okay. Just reapply your little Elmer's. Reapply your little Elmer's on the edge. Just a little dab or do. Elmer's is good for little thin, for little paper. A lot of people use it for everything. Don't work for me really for everything, but it don't work for me for everything. But it does work for me for a lot of things. Okay, there go my Elmer's. When you're working with glue, you have to make sure you close it back down because the glue will act like it just wants to clog all up and everything. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now this is what we have. This is what we have. We have a book so far. We have a front and a back. We have an inside. We have a flap for a closure. Now, we need to cover this flap. We need to cover the inside flap all the way down to where you peek a little bit into the pocket. Because when you open it up, you don't want to just see that. If you can. Like I said, you can glue that up if you want to. If you don't want to be bothered with a pocket. But I want it to go down just a little bit. So I want this piece to be all the way down to there. Okay. So should I use this piece? It's the same as this one. I could use that. What you think? I think that's cute. It didn't go all the way over there though. Is that a problem for you? Could be. It could be problematic for a lot of people. But I like that it's the same. I could come back and add some of this on the side because it matches that. But then if you don't want it matchy-matchy, you can come back and gather a whole different piece and just put a whole different color down in there. Y'all want to do that? Want to just put a whole different color down in it? We can do that. What you think about that? It just adds some interest. Give you something different to look at. You want to do it? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, and it'll go all the way down in there. Okay, we can do that. So, in order to do that, we'll have to cut it. So we've already pretty much folded it to the size that we need over here. Okay, pretty much folded it to the size that we need. It's about right there. Let's see again. Let's test it again. Move back now. Y'all get out my space. Trying to come on up in here and take the stage when it's not your turn. It's not time for you to shine. Okay, so that'll slide right down in there. And that's what you want. You want something to just slide down in there, okay? All right. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what you going to do with that? I'm going to cut it off. I'm just going to cut it off. But first, I'm going to use my bone folder so I can make sure I got that nice, crisp line. So I won't go cutting all wibbly wobbly. You know how I do with the scissors now. I cut all wibbly wobbly. So I make sure I got a nice, crisp line. Okay, so I got my nice line. Then I'll take my scissors and I will cut off that said line. Stay on the line now. Remember your fine motor skills. Cut and stay on the line. Okay, very nice. Put that little piece over there because you may need it. Okay, so now that you have cut that, you're gonna slide it back. You're gonna slide it back down in there. Well, do you need it to be that long? You can have it that long if you want to have it that long down in there. It's up to you. Okay? But I would lift it up just a little bit so that you could trim around the edge so it would be matching. You know, just lift it up a little bit. All right? You don't need it to lift up that much, but just lift it up a little on this side. Oh, do you want it to come all the way over to this side too, so it'll be the same? Well, let's see if you have enough. Now, I don't know if you're gonna have enough to do all that now. No, you ain't gonna have enough to do all that, okay? You're trying to do too much. Just lift it up just a little bit. You tried, but you couldn't do it. You tried. Okay, so we're gonna leave it right here. Okay, and we're gonna trim this amount off. So because it has a little sticker under there, we're just gonna pull it off and stick that down on there. See how that works? See how that works? Okay, we're just gonna stick it down on there. Yes, we should have put our glue down first. Yep, you're right. You're right. You should have put your glue down first, then peel it off. Let's do that now. Let's put the glue down first, then peel that off. You want to put it back on there? Well, it's sitting right there on top of the garbage. Right there on top of my little desk trash. It ain't going to hurt nobody. It ain't going to hurt you. It ain't going to hurt you. I bet y'all said, how in the world this lady have this much fun by herself? I've always played by myself. I made mud pies by myself. Back in the day, I always played by myself. Well, I had my sister to play with. I made paper dolls by myself. I played marbles. I did a lot of things by myself. I made tissue paper doll clothes. What? Don't play. Don't play. Did a lot of things by myself. Did I knock y'all out the way? You still there? Okay. Alright, so let's see what's up. Now, what we're going to do is try to slide this. We might need a little help. So we're going to open it up real wide. And we're going to slide it right down. We're going to take it off of this now. We're going to slide it down inside this pocket. You might have to get your hand a little sticky. It's okay. Slide it down in there, just like that. Give me my hand. Okay, then you're going to pull it up. Then you're going to place it down. Place it down very neatly. I ain't said it was easy to do. I just said you're going to have to do it. I didn't say it was easy. No one said it was easy. No. Okay, I got that on there. And you make sure you get him real smooth down in there. You gotta get him real smooth down in there. You gotta get him real smooth down in there. You gotta get him real smooth down in there. You may have to apply some more of this little Elmer's glue because in the midst of me getting it real smooth down in there, it kind of dried out a little bit. So I'm going to get a little Elmer's a little help because it's pretty wet. So let me get an Elmer's just a little help. Yeah, the Elmer's is pretty wet. This don't get that wet, so It grabs a little quicker. You could have used this all along. It grabs a little quicker than the Elmer. Okay. Okay, Elmer. You got it. Okay, so that's good. That is good. All right. Okay, so we got that done. Let me let that dry for a little bit while I try to clean up. Lord. You done covered up my baby wipes, did I? Did I? It's okay. Okay, got that done. Okay. Now, so this is what we're looking at here. We got an outside cover. We have, what's going on over here? My bad. Didn't grab too good right there. Sometimes you have to go and reapply. So we have an outside cover. We have an inside cover. Put this back in so it won't get clogged up. Okay, now. Ooh, I tell you, our life gets pretty spooky around here without Jesus. We don't want no spooky life. Who that, who that? We don't want no spooky life. If you could think of some spooky sayings that can help me get through this journal. Okay, this is what we're looking like on the inside. See that? I'm gonna put something going around that way. It might be some of these scraps. It may be some lace. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We just make them as we go and as we are being led to place something down. Okay? And this is what it looks like on the outside so far. The last thing I'm going to do on this video is cover this little flap. I'm thinking about keeping it. Oh, this got to be folded. And should I wait till it's drier to fold it? I should. Will I wait till it's drier to fold it? I won't. I won't do that. I'm going to fold it now. Because I live on the edge like that. Okay? I live on the edge. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I know I'm going to put some kind of closure here. And I was going to go ahead and cover this, but I just got a halt deep down in my spirit because I'm going to put some type of little, I love those little button closures where you put a little tie and then you got covered with the button. So I may put the little string to it underneath there and put a covering over it. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to hold off on covering this part for right now. And this will be the end of this video. And I will come back before I do anything else to this. I'm just going to go and think about it, pray about it, and try to get this right. I want it to be nice. I want it to be I want it to be right. I want it to inspire somebody to know that life is pretty scary without being in the will of Jesus Christ. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.